Hello everybody, Christine Thayers, Caldwell Banker. I am here today to introduce you to one of the best tools you can have in your home. And that is this lady right here. Marsha, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Christine.
Marsha Marino of Voyant. Marsha, you say you're a personal concierge. What does that mean?
Well, a personal concierge is like a personal assistant. Primarily what the differences are, a personal assistant works for one individual. As a personal concierge, I work for multiple families and individuals, helping them with tasks around their home.
Kind of tailor making it.
Yeah.
So what areas do you work in?
I serve all of Bergen County, north to south, east to west.
Wow, perfect, because that's exactly where my clients are. And this would be a wonderful tool to offer them. I think that this is perfect for move in, move out. But let's talk a little bit about the details. When you say personal tasks around the home, what does that mean? Does that include cleaning, organizing, babysitting? What does that mean?
Well, all of the things that you would do on a day-to-day basis, the mundane things from folding laundry to emptying and loading the dishwasher to doing a Target run, going grocery shopping, dropping things off at the dry cleaners, doing food prep.
Okay, so not cleaning or organizing or babysitting.
Nope, none of that.
Do you refer those people or how
I do. I'm very fortunate to have a network of people that I've either worked with or that I know that I can always make recommendations to clients for in-home cleaning services, personal organizers, babysitters, people who drive children.
Right.
I do not do any of those things.
Which, you know, people are going back to the office now, right? They're not in, they're in Manhattan again.
Right.
And a new mom has a baby. She doesn't have time for the ordinary things that maybe her husband would have done in the past, or vice versa. It could be the husband doing those things. And it seems to be such an integral part of modern life. So
just
good for you. And moving out, moving in. We have people who are moving out, they're scaling down, and people who are moving into a property. How can you help them?
Well, for example, someone who's moving into a property, maybe they're getting furniture or an appliance delivered, or their cable installed, or internet service. You know how they always have the 4-hour window.
Right.
So what I can do for those clients, I can do everything from making the phone call, getting things set, the delivery set up, being there when the installers or the deliverers come, making sure that paperwork gets signed off on, that they get paid.
And what about, say for instance, I have clients who are in Florida or Arizona, wherever, but their property here in the area is vacant, but they need pool service or they, you know, a pipe burst. What do you do in that situation?
Oh, okay. I'm so glad you asked that, because we do have home watch services, whether you're just on a vacation or if you are a snowbird, we can come in so it looks like there's a presence in your home, that your neighbors will see someone coming and going. We do look for burst pipes. We look to make sure that everything is in order as it should be. We can take care of the phone call if something should happen, making sure that it all gets taken care of.
That is amazing. I have to tell you, I can't imagine modern day life not having services like this. So you mentioned food prep. What does that mean? Do you cook?
No, I don't cook for my clients, but what I do is take the steps that make it so that all they have to do is put it in the oven, in the air fryer, whatever they're going to do with it. So it can be anything from peeling and chopping potatoes to using this little gadget, which is an ionizer. It cleans fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
So you just turn it on.
Who knew?
I'm gonna grab my food prep gloves before I pick up the fruit. I always do that. I am Serve Safe certified, and make sure.
Wait, Serve Safe certified, which means what's obvious. You are making sure everything is kept clean
and safe in food handling.
All right. That's amazing. Certainly more than I would be doing, so great.
Sure. Because, you know, it's not my food. So I'm making sure that using gloves, keeping everything just as sanitary and safe for clients as possible.
Wow, that's amazing. So this little doohickey does the job.
It does the job, and then the next thing you can do is slice and store and
Right.
get it all ready for your next step. My clients appreciate having, whether it's healthy snacks for their kids or just things ready to go when they're
That's like
ready
Blue
to cook.
Apron without like having to pay for Blue Apron.
Different, right?
So that sounds like a dream come true, if you ask me. And what makes Tourvoyant different than any other
Well, we are
service?
We are different in that, you know, there are so many of those services, like you mentioned, Blue Apron, or even about the home watch. You know, funny story, I had a client that they had a gadget that would detect when there was water in the basement.
Right.
It missed the spot where it was leaking. It measured everywhere else,
Right.
took care of everything else, except for that one spot.
Right.
And, you know, the human being there.
Sure.
So it is the human touch, that personal touch of
You customize
customized for people,
to each client.
whatever it is that they need,
Okay.
which can be as, you know, as little service as they need or as much service as they need.
Okay, so that's what my next question was going to be. Like, do they have to hire you for a certain day every week or every month, or do you customize the schedule as well?
I can customize the schedule. You know, it's nice to have weekly clients because, you know, then they have their spot reserved. They
Right.
are always in there. They're my priority.
Sure.
But yeah, if someone say needs me just, you know, as a one-off service or maybe once a month for something,
Right.
I'm happy to accommodate those clients too.
That sounds so great. And how would a client even get in touch with you?
Well, they can find me via the web at tourvoyant.com. There is a contact form where they can give their email address and phone number. So we set up a time for a phone call and I find out what their needs are, if I am a good fit for them. If I'm not a good fit, I can refer them to those other people that I know.
Like
The
babysitters and-
organizers.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, that I can refer them if it's not a good fit. And if it is, we get you on the schedule and get started.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. And there's a lot more to probably discuss with Marsha, but in this time frame, I think you have a good idea. And if you would like information, I'm going to post her website. You can certainly message me below and we can set up a time for you guys to talk. Christine Thayers, there's no place like home. Thank you, Marsha.
Thank you, Christine.
Bye.